And hello everybody, Danny Vaughn once again here doing another one of our more and more popular Q&A videos. Thanks everybody for sending in your questions, and if you got a question, please do send it in to dannyvaughn.com or tyketto.com. It can be for me, it can be for one of the band members, it can be anything you like. We've been taking all kinds of interesting questions and just every now and then dropping a video on you, just a little sneak peek behind the curtain as it were. We are, of course, just back from having done the Uriah Heep April Wine UK tour, which was just an absolutely amazing experience. And we've done a bunch of little backstage footage, and that's going to be coming out in a few weeks. We'll get that all sort of edited together and collated for you. Again, giving you a little sneak peek on road life. But right about now, I'm about to head off with the guys to the Monsters of Rock cruise coming out of Miami. And of course, we'll be filming a bunch of stuff there too. So lots and lots of new video stuff coming your way. We're trying to sort of keep up with the times on that one. So normally with the Q&As, I'll tackle one question at a time and kind of go into it a little bit because I've been known to talk a little. But with this one, there are several questions that are really kind of simple answers, simple short answers. So I thought what I'd do is I'd put like 3 or 4 of them together into one video. So here we go. Oh, and don't forget, these things are a lot of fun, but we're trying to grow the channel. So do me a favor, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. All that really, really matters. We've really increased the subscriptions on the channel, and that makes a huge difference. So thank you all for that. So the first question came from Andrew Billington. And he asked, are you planning a follow-up to Myths, Legends, and Lies? Oh, yes, indeed I am. Right now, the most important thing to be done is the Tyketto album. That comes out, that gets recorded in April and May, and will hopefully come out at the end of 2025. If somehow this year I can work in another recording session for a solo record, I will, because I have the songs, and it would indeed be a similar record to Myths, Legends, and Lies. So I am excited about that. A lot of creativity going on in the Tyketto camp. Got a question from Colin, who said, I saw you open for Journey in 2007. There was no mention of you as support. How did that come about? You know, I'd forgotten about the no mention of support part. I think I was added very much last minute. Journey was looking for an acoustic act. They were also looking for someone to play for free. That's kind of typical. And I just happened to get very, very lucky that for that period, their lead singer was my dear friend, Jeff Scott Soto. And Jeff just said, hey, I know a guy. I also knew some of the people in the Journey camp, like Kevin Elson, who was doing their live sound. And he also produced several of their records, but he also produced Strength in Numbers for Tyketto. So I had friends in that camp. So it was kind of an easy call. And the whole idea was, you know, if I can sell enough merchandise, then I can afford to go on tour. And we did, and it was a marvelous tour. What else we got? Mitchell wants to know, what mics do I prefer recording with? Acoustic guitar, voice. I'm not the wisest technical person. When playing live, I will almost always exclusively use a Shure Beta 58. Even other Shure microphones don't seem to accentuate my particular voice the way that one does, so I've really grown very fond of it. I'm not big fan of wireless. I like to have a wire. I mean, those of you see me, I like to wrap it around my wrist and, you know, do a few things with the wire. Recording wise, I will leave that to engineers. Engineers need to study your voice. You go through a few passes in the studio. Given my choice though, I will go with Neumann's almost every time. If you've got a U67 in the studio, I would throw that up first. And at home, I use a Neumann TLM 103, which I have had for decades, and it is an astoundingly accurate microphone. So that covers that. Last one of the short ones. Andy asked, have you ever thought about giving vocal lessons? You know, I even tried it a little bit during COVID. So one thing I learned is I cannot possibly give vocal lessons over the internet. There's too much physically that I can't observe when watching someone sing. There's too much that you can't communicate. I found it very, very stifling. But just the idea of giving vocal lessons, the problem is this, is that I've accumulated a lot of knowledge from playing live, from being out there, but my technical understanding of vocal cords, of the voice, of the larynx, I think is far subpar. So I wouldn't want to advise people and be advising incorrectly, basically. I can help people with performance. I can help people with tips about, what to drink, what not to drink, those kind of things like that, physical stuff like that. But when it comes to actually putting your voice through its paces and discovering your strengths and your weaknesses and working with that, that is not a skill that I have. Perhaps one day I will actually learn myself and give vocal lessons, but it's not in the near future. Anyway, that's a nice long video for you covering a whole bunch of subjects, and I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, hit like, hit subscribe. We'll keep them coming, and send in your questions. We're happy to answer them for me or for anyone in the band, tyketo.com or dannyvaughan.com. Just write them all down and we'll get to them as we go. Hope you guys have a great day and look for more video stuff soon. Bye.